students, good morning. Myself Reeta Das. Again I am here to present my video. Those who are new for my channel, please subscribe my channel. If you like my video, then you can share it also. Today I am going to teach you the 6th poem of class 10th, Amanda, written by Robin Klein. First of all, we have to know about the poet. Robin Klein is an Australian author of books for children. She writes children's and young adult fictions. Some of her famous books are Hating Allison's Ashley. People might hear Extra also. She was born on 28th February 1936 in New South Wales and now she resides near Melbourne. She had her first short story published at the age of 16. Several of her books have been listed for CBCA Children's Books of the Year Award. Hating Allison, Ashley Halfway Across the Galaxy, Turn Left and Boss of the Pool are some of her famous writing. Now the introduction of the poem. Every child feels that he or she is controlled and instructed not to do the thing or another. The child feels that his freedom is being curtailed. In this poem, the poet Robin Klein expresses the views of a smart girl, Amanda, about liberty in life. How does the girl react to the restriction imposed upon her by her parents in a very interesting. Now let us come to the poem. The first stanza of the poem. Don't bite your nails, Amanda. Don't haunt your shoulders, Amanda. Stop that slouching and sit up straight, Amanda. There is a languid emerald sea where the sole inhabitant is me, a mermaid drifting blissfully. In the first stanza, the poet described about a little girl whose name was Amanda. She was about 12 years old girl. She was always instructed and suggested by her mother. In this stanza, her mother was saying her not to bite her nails, not to keep her shoulders in a wrong postures, and not to sit in a lazy way. Try to sit straightly. Amanda was not caring her mother. She was imagining herself as a mermaid. She was alone in a vast green sea. The sea could swim happily. No one was there to instruct her. In the second stanza, did you finish your homework, Amanda? Did you tidy your room, Amanda? I thought I told you to clean your shoes. Amanda, I am an orphan roaming the streets. I pattern soft dust with my hushed bare feet. The silence is golden, the freedom is sweet. Here the difficult words are. Orphans means a child whose parents are dead. Hushed means a quiet and still face. The explanation of the poem is that her mother was again scolding her if she had finished her homework, if she had kept her room clean, and if she had cleaned her shoes or not. Here Amanda was listening her mother not, and she was imagining herself as an orphan girl. She could walk freely on the road. She could make designs on the dust with her bare feet. The silence is golden and the freedom is sweet for her. Now the third stanza. Don't eat that chocolate, Amanda. Remember your acne, Amanda. Will you please look at me when I am speaking to you, Amanda? I am Rapunzel. I have not a care. Life in a tower is tranquil and rare. I will certainly never let down my bright hair. Here the difficult words are. Acne means pimples, Rapunzel means a fairy girl, tranquil means calm, rare means uncommon. In the third stanza, her mother was giving instruction not to eat chocolate. Try to remember her pimples on her face. She was instructed to look at her when she was speaking to her, but she was imagining herself herself as a fairy Rapunzel. Her life was on the tower. She could not let down her long hair. Her life was very peaceful on the tower. She got full freedom there. No one was there to instruct her. At last, stanza. Stop that sulking at once, Amanda. You are always so moody, Amanda. Anyone would think that I nagged at you, Amanda. Sulking means a bad mood. Moody means unstable. Nag means harass. In the fourth stanza, she was scolded by her mother not to be moodier. Try to behave in a proper manner, otherwise anyone think her mother was nagging to her. Now, the summary of the poem. The poem is about the views of a small girl named Amanda about liberty of her life. She was instructed not to bite her nails and not to hunch her shoulders. She was instructed to sit straight. She wanted freedom and imagined to drift in the sea like a mermaid. The speaker asked her if she had done her homework or cleared her room and cleaned her shoes. The girl wished that she should be an orphan roaming freely in the dusty streets. The speaker forbade her to not to eat chocolate, but the little girl does not even look at the speaker because she did not like the types of restriction. She considered herself to be the Rapunzel and lived in the top of the tower. Her life was freedom fully. Now we come to the central idea of the poem. The central idea of the poem, Amanda, is that the parents who do not understand the nature of their children, they keep giving commands to their children. They want them adopt the norms of society. This has adverse impact on the upbringing of the children. Amanda seems to be escaping in the beginning. However, in the end, she stops imagining and rather becomes short-tempered and moody and angry. At last, the message of the poem is that the poem conveys the message that children need to be allowed more liberty. Excessive nagging makes them defiant and they turn a deaf ear to the instruction of the elders. They develop a kind of dislike for real life and start escaping into the world of dreams and imagination. In fact, the poem indirectly emphasizes the need of a healthy bond between the parents and children. Parents should understand the psychology of children, who is turn should be respectful and responsible to their parents. At last, the conclusion of the poem is that every mother wants to make her child to be perfect one. So she has to give a lot of pressure on her child, but mother should not snatch the freedom of the child. She should understand the child and give the proper care. Thank you.